St. Anne's Parish has quite an incredible past. Can you believe it's already 170 years old? The support and the involvement of the people has always been tremendous. We have now 2 buildings left in our parish, and they are the primary buildings that really allow the faith to grow and develop. That is the church and the parish center, which was formerly the school. And that's where all of our ministry and that's where all of our participation takes place. So these are very important buildings, but over the years they deteriorate, as everyone knows. And so what we need to do primarily right at the beginning, and that is to work at the roofs, namely on the steeple as well as the parish center. And so that's really the impetus for this whole campaign. And as we look more deeply at the buildings, we notice too the windows in the parish center were a great problem in terms of opening, closing, and efficiency. And then the windows in the church, that too was a difficult problem because we don't know what the wood is like beyond those windows, namely, has it deteriorated, so that we want to make sure our stained glass windows stay as beautiful as they are, and to be able to see them too because the windows now are clouded. And then from there, of course, the tuck pointing becomes very important because we want to make sure that the brickwork on the building keeps the building strong. And so that just makes sense that we would address all these issues right now because we want to continue to allow them to be there for the future, in a way that will really enhance the ministries that we do.
The house for the church to gather, which is the people of God coming together, is very important because it reminds us of spiritual realities. Whenever we go into the church building, we're to be reminded that our life is a short journey compared to eternity. And the church is meant to remind us of the kingdom of heaven. It should be beautiful, well appointed, and it takes a lot of sacrifice to build a new church like all of your ancestors did at St. Anne's. And we know that you want to be part of that great legacy by passing a wonderful, beautiful church on to the next generation. And I really applaud everybody at St. Anne's for seeing this as a priority, a spiritual priority and a material priority to make sure we have something to pass on to the next generation.
My name is Brett Reinhardt, and I am a recent confirmation student. I just went through the confirmation course and I passed it. I've been going to St. Anne's Parish since I was a child, all I can remember. I did all through kindergarten, all the way up through religion, all the way to my confirmation. It's been a great process. I've made a stronger connection with Jesus and the Lord, and it's just been a great process, and I love going there.
My family and I have been parishioners at St. Anne's for 20 years, and when we joined St. Anne's, we were welcomed by the parishioners, and it has just been a wonderful experience for my family. The campaign that we're in right now is important for many reasons for my family and for myself. Number one, it's important for us to have a place in the future where people can come and gather and practice their faith and their religion and grow spiritually. That's exactly what we had, and we feel very strongly and feel very committed about making sure that that exists for future generations.
I came to the church about 25 years ago, mostly for the education. We had a day school then, and we had 3 boys go through the school, and I'm very pleased with that. And although the school is gone, we have a religious education on Wednesdays, and I'm part of that, and I think it's very important and a good part of our church.
Well, my wife and I have been members of St. Anne Parish ever since we were baptized, and we built many strong relationships here through serving on committees and celebrating Eucharist together, and it's just been a very gratifying experience, and we hope and pray that St. Anne's will continue to function as a parish for many years to come.
I think it's important to have these renovations done to maintain the church for ourselves, for our future, our grandchildren, and to be, as a parishioner, hopefully we can all chip in and do our part.
We make the sacrifices to make sure that it looks proper, that it's respectful of the next generation, and that we're really leaving a legacy for the next generation. If they see us making sacrifices for the sake of the beauty of our church, it really speaks volumes. And when people walk into a church and they see it's well kept and it's well preserved, they say these people value their faith, and that's the real message we want to give.